Guys, how you guys doing? So yeah, man. So on this video here, what I'll be doing for you guys, I'll be starting a new series of videos, and this is the first video which I'll try and cover as many as possible, like the basics, so that thereafter all the videos that follow you'll be able to understand them. But this video here is gonna be called, this series of videos that's about to come up is gonna be called FL Tricks. It's called FL Tricks, so I might call FL Studio Tricks or FL Tricks, whichever I'll see as time goes by. But the whole point is I'll be showing you small things that you can do on FL Studio that will speed up your time that you take in making a track. So instead of taking, 15 minutes just laying out the kick and the hi-hat, you can do the same kick and hi-hat in the space of 2 minutes. You get what I'm saying? So I'm just here to these videos here are just there to teach you all those basic stuff, that basic stuff right there. So let's get to that. So I'll just quickly teach you stuff that I feel like I've been doing on the videos a lot that most of you might not have understood and don't know how I did it. And for example, we're gonna start off with the copying and pasting of stuff. So you have on this sequence here, you've got your kick laid out right, and you wanna copy the same sequence like this and also paste it somewhere else. Maybe on a different instrument, or maybe within the same instrument, just like maybe on a different note. You get what I'm saying? So on a different instrument, you can just come here to so let's say this is the instrument you want. Right click, edit, copy. So I right click on the instrument itself, edit the one I want to copy from, copy. Then let's say I want to paste it here, right? So I'll go to the next one that I want to paste it on, whether it be here, whether it be on pattern 8, 9, whichever pattern it is. Right click, edit, paste. So it's simple like computer usage, that's basics. You know how to copy and paste, same thing. So what happens when you want to do it within here? So what happens if you want to do it here? Same thing applies. The only difference is that now you have to use this tool here. You see this dotted square line tool? This tool here is called the select tool. So you just go there to your top left corner there, click on that tool there, select tool right there. So I'm gonna click on something else. I'm gonna click on the pen tool, then I'm gonna click on it again, this tool here, click on it. What happens, you're gonna see this box thing, that box thing there tells you that you can now highlight. You get what I'm saying? So you can highlight what you want to copy. So you want to copy this, all these things here, these little things you put there, which are your kick, just highlight them like that until they're red. When they're red or pink, whichever color you see, they appear pink to me, pinkish to purple, I don't know, maybe I'm colorblind, you tell, whatever. Anyway, when you've highlighted them, you then go to your thing too. While they're highlighted, you go to your keyboard, right? You press and hold control, and then press C. So while you're holding control, you press C. So what that means, it says copy. That's basically a computer instruction for copy. And then you say control again, then you press V. So what that means is that it must paste what you just copied. So it's already pasted it, but you won't see it now because it's on top of the one you just highlighted. But it's already there. So to sit now, you have to shift it. You get what I'm saying? So automatically shift it. So you have to shift it to where you want it to be. So you have to hold shift, press and hold shift now, and whichever direction button it is, that applies to you. So if you want to shift it upwards, you're gonna press the upward direction button like this, and there it is. You want to shift it downwards, down direction button like that, all the way up, all the way down, to the right, to the left, wherever you want to take it. And if you want to delete it, you want to just highlight it again like that and just press delete, and it's gone, back to square one again. So that's how you do the whole copy and pasting. So for those of you that have been seeing me doing this thing, just highlighting and copying and pasting, and you don't know how I do that, now you know. That's how you do that. What else? So I think that's just about it. That's just about it. I'll speak on this part here as well. For most of you that don't know, here, right here, this like this. It changes. You can change it. It can be anything you want it to be. You see, notepad, note release, note whatever you want it to be. It's all in you. So really, I can't really tell you what each one does. I'll teach you the velocity one, which is the one that's usually on, which is basically almost like your volume kind of thing. So you can use this to control the volume of each of these things here, of these little dots that you put in. So if I put a dot there, it gets the volume there. So let's say I want So let me remove that before I forget. So let's say that I want my cake to be like this, the way it is, but then I want this specific one here, to sound a bit lower than all the other ones. So then I just come here, as you can see there, as soon as I put my cursor on it like that, and if I look here on this screen here, the small screen, look at that screen there, as I put my cursor, there it is, it's on 80%. You see, so that means that all of these are on 80%. So I want this one to be on, let's say, 50%. So just click on it like that, and just click and hold, then just drag until I get to 50%, and I'm looking at the top left hand corner on my screen. I can see 52, 51, 50%. Then I leave it there. So when I play this out, these are all going to be louder. Then this one's going to drop a small percentage. The volume's going to drop to whatever I set it on, to 50%. So this is on 80%. So it's going to be like a 30% difference in volume between this and that one there. And that's what you can do. That's just like a small trick. That's just some of the stuff that you can do. So you now know how to decrease the volume of each one of these things here. You don't have to, when you decrease the volume of the whole thing like this. And that can come in handy when you're doing electro tracks, because when you're doing an electro track, you find yourself doing something like this here. And when you do that, you can actually do this now. You can actually do this just by dragging down like that. Do this, and you might have heard this a lot in my tracks lately. Do that like that. And what that would do is you create this vibe here. It will sound like this. Let me just play this out for you. So let me take the volume down. It sounds like this. Okay, so it sounds like this here. Sorry about that. It sounds like this. You see how the volume goes down and up again. So that's what you do when you do that part there. So highlight, delete, because I don't want it anymore. And that's just a nice, neat, quick trick for you guys that you now know. And yeah man, so that's just about it. Those are just the basics that I feel you guys needed to understand and know. And now that you know that, let's get into so from here on, let me just explain that from here on, all the next FL trick videos will be very quick, 2 minute, 1 minute type of thing. Like this one is only long because I also had to cover the basics that I feel you guys might need to know. So the next ones won't be even more than 5 minutes. So let's not waste more time, and let's continue now. Let's get into the main trick of today. And the main trick of today will be making unique patterns. So that's making unique patterns. Now there's a very long route to this, of which would be to click on the first whatever instrument, highlight like that, Control C to copy, go to the next pattern like that, Control V to paste it, and then change the one you want to change. So let's say maybe on pattern 2 you want to delete the sound here so that it looks like this. Pattern 1 you have it, pattern 2 you don't have it. That's the only difference you want. You get what I'm saying? So you could do that, and then you could come here and be like, yeah, okay, I've got it. Pattern 2 must start, and then pattern 1 must come in later with that sound that I want. So it sounds like this. And then pattern 1 comes in with the sound there. You get what I'm saying? You can do that. That's perfectly fine. But that's a drag. That's a really, like, it's a flip and drag. So why do that when you can do it a quicker way? And I'll show you a nice quick way to do that. Let's leave pattern 1 as is. There's pattern 1. You can just, so let's say you're working on a track right now. You're working and you're going hard on your track, and it's all hectic and busy, and you're like, yes, you just don't have time to be going up on your pattern sequence and copying everything and pasting. You can easily do this. You can easily just look at you see these things here. These would be obviously different patterns and different instruments and stuff. Just go, as you can see, you've probably seen this a lot. That's where the whole trick comes in. So let's say you want to change, let's say you want it to be like this, but only this one here. Let's say this one here, you want this one to change. You want to remove a certain sound here, so you can just go there and just say, so I clicked on it, I didn't do much. You see this little U-like thing, the shape there next to pattern 1, click on it, go down to make unique. You know what that did is it copied everything that's on pattern 1 to the next pattern. that follows after, which is pattern 2. If you didn't see that, look, pattern 2, it's got a sequence now. Pattern 1, same sequence. Pattern 2, same sequence. What happens if, let's say, okay, let me prove to you, let me show what I mean. You see pattern 2, it's got a sequence. Pattern 3 has nothing. Fine, let's go do another one. Let's take this one here. Right click on it again, make unique. You see pattern 2, and then this became pattern 3, so it shifts directly to the next sequence. So you see pattern 2 is still the same. So pattern 1 was here, it shifted, it copied pattern 1 to pattern 2 and pasted it directly there. Then when we change pattern 2 and you say you want to make pattern 2 unique, it shifted, then it copied pattern 2 to pattern 3 there. See how pattern 3 has this now. So you still don't believe me? Let me delete this one for you. Let me delete that pattern 3. See, pattern 3 is empty again. Fine. So here's a pattern 2 right there. Let's leave that. Let's do, okay, so let's look at pattern 2. There's pattern 2. Pattern 3 is empty. All of them are empty right there. Pattern 1 is there. Pattern 2 is there. Fine. Let me delete pattern. No, let me leave pattern 2 on. So now we're going to take pattern 2 and we're going to make it unique. So what do we expect to happen? Pattern 2 is then it's going to copy the whole of pattern 2, everything that's on pattern 2, and it's going to paste it on pattern 3. Where's pattern 3? There it is. It's empty. You see it's empty. So let me go do it. Right click on it there, that shape there, make unique. The step is not used anywhere else in the playlist. You want to make, you see, okay, fine, yes, I want to make unique anyway. There it is. So it's there, done, make unique. Pattern 3 now has these things here, same as pattern 2. So what does that mean? That means that instead of having to go through the long route of copying everything and pasting it and changing what you want to change, you can just simply say make unique and then come here and delete that sound, and you've got what you want. And in actual facts, okay, never mind. It's actually more of a drag than a shortcut. But anyway, you see how that has sped up your life. And I've got pattern 2, which you can also now maybe delete this out here to make it different from the other one. And you've got pattern 1 full, pattern 2, pattern 3, and that was a very nice, quick and short, trick that you can use to speed up your production. So instead of having to highlight and copy stuff, now you can just do the whole make unique thing, and you're good to go. So yeah, watch out for more of these FL Tricks videos. I'll be showing you guys just more stuff on FL Studio that I feel will speed up your production time. Always like, subscribe, comment, Facebook, Twitter, follow, SoundCloud, all that jazz there. Shop, my friends.